Okay guys, and welcome back to the channel. Following up from yesterday's video of the seat pads, the cushioned gel seat pads I put on the VOGE 900 DSX. I've only come about 5 kilometers at the moment, but what I can tell you guys is they're very comfortable, at least the one on the rider seat is. I'm not slipping around on it. It does mould itself quite well, so once you're sat on it, you're not getting pushed into the tank like you were before. You can shimmy back a bit and you sort of sink into the back bit and the front bit rises up and keeps you in place. So yeah, it remains to be seen what it'd be like on a longer ride, and we're going out on a longer ride tomorrow with my wife Pillion, so I'll get her thoughts on it. But it's a stunning morning here in Murcia in southern Spain. Currently 25 degrees, which is positively fresh for us at this time of year. So I've got all my gear on, I've got my jacket on, gloves on, pants, boots, etc. And I thought I'd come for a poodle around the country lanes. So the Carpio Ride unit I'm still testing. It seems to be the best of the bunch for this bike. I was thinking of putting the smaller unit, the Lamto unit on this bike that's currently sitting on the Super Meteor, but I think I quite like this one with a cowl on the top, and the screen's quite bright. Yeah, so it seems to work very well, guys. It's a nice readable screen. The mapping, Google Maps, Apple Maps, are very clear and precise on there. It's bright enough that you don't get any sun glare on it. So yeah, all in all, the little little bits I've done to the bike are go over these tree roots. It's jarring on the Super Meteor, but this is just sails over them. Yeah, so the bits I've done on the bike I'm very happy with at the moment. I know everybody's looking out for the perfect screen for their bike, and I know Givy and their sister company, I can't remember the name at the moment, but they are still Givy. They're making screens around now, they're around 70-80 euros on Google when you Google it here in Europe. But to be honest, I'm not overly keen on the design of them. They look pretty much like what we've already got, they're just a bit higher, and I've pretty much got that with a screen extender. Not that I begrudge paying 80 euros or 70 euros for a new screen, that's not the issue. It's just that I'm really looking for something like a Givy Airflow that I can have some customization as I want it. The Givy Airflow for this would be perfect. The top part, and those of you who know about Givy Airflow, it's made up of 2 sections, pretty much like I've got the section on the top here and the section below. The top section is designed to throw the air under it and away, and the bottom section deflects around the rider. So what you'll notice on these screens that are coming out, they're all limited by the bath busters that I've talked about before. When you turn the handlebars on full lock, the problem that we've got are these 2 cutouts on the side of the screen, and even putting these 2 side deflectors on, I've had to angle them so that the bath busters don't foul them. And even as they are now, I've only got about 5mm play both sides before it actually touches them, so it does clear them on full lock, which is okay. So yeah, I haven't pulled the trigger and bought a screen yet, because none of the screens I've seen are what I really want. So I'll be waiting on that one. I believe that Uncle Wang has got a couple of screens on his website, and he's got a couple of nice bits on there. I like the sun guard he's got on there. I've mentioned previously the bar extension for your sat nav. He's got that on there with a phone holder, or you can buy it separately. I think I looked yesterday and it was something like 18 euros the bar bracket. I've looked at AliExpress at the 525, the DSX 525 brackets, but they don't give any dimensions on the holes. When you take the screen off, you've obviously got the 4 fixing holes on the back where the screen mounts to the brace that goes up and down, and a lot of the 525 brackets actually mount on onto them 4 bolts. Well, the problem is they've got to be exactly the same spacings and centres on the bolt for the 525 bracket to work, but I'm sure very, very soon, as we're starting to see now on AliExpress, we're going to get a lot of aftermarket parts coming out for the 900 DSX. I was on Givy's page the other day looking at the screens for this, and they've got a ruck of stuff coming out. They've got a lot of luggage, hard luggage, and it's all, when you look at the page and you go down the Givy page for the DSX extras that they're doing, it states on the page they're all in production, so it seems like a lot of manufacturers are producing at the moment for this bike, and of course they will. It's been so popular. If you go on AliExpress now, there's a plethora of items for the 525, which has only just sort of took off in Europe. Before that it was the DS 600, which is I believe a single. So yeah guys, it's just a matter of time. Once we get 6 months into this bike, I mean the first units came here in Spain in April. I got one of the first units out, so April, by the end of September I would think we'll be pretty much be able to get what we want for the bike. Like I said before, the bits I've put on I'm very happy with. The two small bags on the front are very unobtrusive, but for me they're pretty really handy, and I find that I use them an awful lot. What I tend to do, like you've seen in some of the videos, I do wear reading glasses to see stuff close up, and here in Spain it's quite bright, so I've always got a pair of sunglasses, so I've usually got them hooked onto my t-shirt. But the problem is if you go riding and you've got your glasses hooked onto the t-shirt and your jacket's open a little bit, the wind catches them, they're gone. And what I tend to do now, which is very handy, is just on the bag on my right hand side, as soon as I get on the bike I unzip that bag, drop my glasses in there, both pairs. The other side I tend to throw my keys and things in it, stuff I need as soon as I get off. And even your bike key, to be honest, because it's keyless this, you could just throw your key into that left hand pocket. There's 3 compartments in them, and as soon as you get off the bike, the only thing you've got to do is remember to take the key with you, because it'd be quite easy to walk off and leave them in there. So yeah guys, yeah, big thumbs up for these gel seat pads. There was a plethora of different types available on AliExpress, and I looked at all the different ones, but the ones I bought, the feeling of the material on the top of them, the way they look on the bike, they don't look obtrusive. So when you're looking at the bike, you can see the seat pads on there, but they don't stand out and stab you in the face, so they look quite nice, and the material's quite nice. It's like a mesh on the top, so really good value. I got 2 of them, like I've said in the other video. You may have noticed they look slightly different, but they're not, they're the same. The front one is fixed in the correct way with the narrow part going towards the front, as you would expect on the rider's seat. It tapers towards the front. Because the rear seat tapers towards the back, all I've done is reversed it, so the wider part's on the front of the pillion and the narrow part's towards the narrow part at the back. And yeah, both of them look really good. Like I say, my wife's going to come out pillion with me tomorrow, or maybe Saturday. We're going out to meet friends. So yeah, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll get more videos out to you in the very near future with my findings and my experiences with this super bike, the DSX 900. So ride safe guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out guys.